and welcome to my kitchen. Ooh, slamming things. Think I'm gonna need an apron today. I think I'm gonna need one. I'm gonna get it out because I think it's gonna be a necessity. I'll wear my Gordon Ramsay apron today. If you're watching, say hey. Even if it's not live, make sure you comment. I go back and read. Hey Meredith, happy Saturday. Good morning, Cindy Wetzel. Hey Jackie, hey Mallory. All my friends. What would I do without you girls in the morning? It would be so boring in this house. Without my girls in the morning. I look forward to seeing you every week, every day. Hey Sheila. You're getting things done ahead. What does that mean? Does that mean you're writing down recipes before I even start making them, Cindy? Hey Jennifer. Hey Mona. That's right, Jennifer. We're gonna make some bowls. I gotta place an order from THM. I went looking for Gentle Sweet this morning and realized I am out. I had like a quarter cup of Gentle Sweet. I thought I had like 100 bags of sweeteners. Ever since I moved in, I can't get my head together. And I have been missing bills. So I'm like, what do you mean it's February? Oh my goodness. I'm all mixed up. All right, let's make some balls. I'm gonna make PB&J balls. I do too, Mallory. I love peanut butter. And I also really love PB&J. I think that is. No, I guess it's just a scratch. I thought there was something funky on there. Oh. Okay. Oh. I got you, Cindy. All right. PB&J protein balls. Ooh, Jennifer, did you buy it all? I'd have bought every single bag. I'd have bought every single bag if it was on clearance. That's amazing, Meredith. They are awesome. All right, I've got some peanut butter that desperately needs to be mixed. And I was thinking about pouring it in here and mixing it and then putting it back in here. You ever done that? I've heard it's really, let's do it. All my oil is very separated. And sometimes when my peanut butter is not very separated, it's easy to stir. But sometimes when it really settles the way this one did, all the fat's on top and the bottom is super dry and I can't stir it in the container. So I'm gonna put it in here and stir it and see what happens. I'm not using all of this. I'm not using all of this in this recipe. Although I could if I wanted, because they're my balls. Do what I want. But look, there's like this big dry chunk of peanut paste. Look, it's like rock hard. And it's fresh peanut butter. I just got it. But I thought I'd mix it up in here and make a mess and then pour it back in here. Sounds effective, right? Some people use hand mixers. I did a post about that a few years ago when I tried a hand mixer and flung peanut butter from one end of my kitchen to the other. Yeah, I did that, Mallory. I did that once, and the peanut butter jar had a little bit of oil on the outside, and I didn't realize it. And I lost my grip, and that peanut butter jar went like this, and it went all over my walls. It was on my ceiling. It was everywhere, and I ruined my favorite hoodie. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. I think this might be more effective, even though I have to clean this now. There's one chunk in there. I'm going to let it unchunkify. There's one chunk floating around the top. Man, looks like it worked pretty well though. All right, well, that was incredibly effective. Will it stay separated? I don't know. But that was, I mean, look at that peanut butter. That worked really well. It's beautiful. I don't know if it'll stay like that or not. Let me go ahead and pour it all back in here and then I'll measure. I know that sounds counterproductive, but I want to get a relatively semi-accurate measurement for all of you for the recipe. Look at that. It's a beaut, Clark. A real beaut. Man, that is some pretty peanut butter. I don't think there's a lot of things on this planet as pretty as peanut butter. Look at it. Oh, that's a dream come true right there. Look at that. It's glorious. I actually really like the Jif. I think it's no sugar added but it has palm oil in it, has added fat in it. And this is cheaper. Woo, it's hot too. I just gotta clean that out. Look, you haven't missed anything yet. Bonnie, I just mixed up my peanut butter. Okay, a few days ago, I had somebody comment on one of my posts that I was like the grossest person on the planet because I licked a spoon and put it back into my food. And I said, well, but you know, I'm the only person eating this, right? And she said it didn't matter. I was still gross. So just in case she's watching, I'm the only person eating this peanut butter. So just in case she's watching, okay? Are you ready, lady? I hope that doesn't bother you. I mean, if it does, whatever. That's how I feel about that judgment. Now I'm not gonna be able to talk the rest of this video with my peanut butter stuck to my teeth. It's really peanut buttery. That may or may not have been a poor idea. We are making S balls. That's what I think about her judgmental tone.
She's like, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. You lick that spoon and you put it right back in the bowl.
Yeah, and literally nobody else in my house is eating it. And even if people were, I'd probably still do it. I'm just kidding. If it was you, I wouldn't. But if it was my husband, I would. You know. All right. Let's do a cup of oatmeal. Let's start out with that. I'm going to use Sprouted Quick Oats. And the reason I'm using Sprouted, it is not a requirement that you do Sprouted Oats, okay, in this recipe, in any protein ball. It's not critical that you use Sprouted Oats. However, these are S balls. Cindy, I wouldn't do it for company. Just my husband. I promise. If company's coming, I don't do that. I swear, with all, cross my heart, I don't do it that often. All right. But if you're making protein balls with oatmeal, you want to stick to a cup, okay? Savvy, I am tart today. It's because my neck hurts. I have another pain patch on my neck. I have a sore neck. I can't seem to get out of the sore neck zone, and so it's making me extra tart. What was I going to say before I got distracted? The serving size in a protein ball that has oats, most of these ones that I've done have all compared carb-wise. 1 cup of oatmeal spread across all the servings, and then you only have 2 or 3 balls, you're well within the carb limit and you're all good. But because it's an S, and I want my glycemic load as low as possible in an S, if you're a trim healthy, you understand that that means you want healthy fats, but lower in carbs. So to keep my carbs at the lowest possible, I'm using the lower glycemic oats, which are sprouted. They've been sprouted. And once they're sprouted, they're basically a vegetable. Okay, they grow green stuff. Like they're big. I have green stuff growing in my yard. Side note. ADD, welcome back. You haven't been here for a couple of days. Welcome to my ADD. My ADD just walked in that door and took over. There's green things growing in my little gardening area. I had to ask somebody to come over yesterday, a friend. I said, can you come over and show me what I'm supposed to do with this dead brush stuff? Am I supposed to do something with it? Or will it just like die and turn to mulch? Is that where the mulch came from? The dead plants? She's like, no, you have to go buy mulch. And you have to put it down and you have to cut all these plants. So she's like, cut this one, don't cut this one, cut this one. Oh Lord, I had to take notes. Can somebody please? No, they're plants. I have gardening areas around my house. I have like, you know, things around the side of the house with mulch. And there's like bushes and things growing, but apparently you have to cut them. All right. Wow. The ADD is strong today. Okay. 1 cup of sprouted oats, and make sure some falls down in between the hole and gets on your counter, and then just go back and pick that up. They're probably going to die, Jamie. I'm going to have that house. People are going to be like, it's that house up on that road over there, the one with all the dead plants. I don't know, Bonnie. They got plants that do this. I need a half a cup of peanut butter. I'm going to start with a half a cup. I'm going to get a clean one just so I measure appropriately. I don't know. Apparently I need to go buy mulch and put it around the plants that do this. I have mushroom coffee. I have some. This company sent me mushroom coffee to try, and I haven't tried it yet. And I've had it for like 4 months, and I feel really bad that they sent me this free coffee to try live, and I still haven't tried it. But part of it's because I've been really busy, and part of it because it's mushrooms. And I'm absolutely petrified. You've got some ADD, so you're going to need to remind us where you are. Oh, I've got 1 cup. I don't know. What kind of what? Oh, Rise. This is a video this is a well done, thought out video. It's Rise, R-Y-Z-E. All right, I got 1 cup of sprouted oats, and I'm putting in a half a cup of peanut butter. I never made this before. I don't know how these are going to come out. You're going to have to just stick with me. They'll either come out fabulous or they won't. And if they don't, well, then I'll claim it with somebody else's recipe. All right. Half cup, we're going to start with that. Half cup of peanut butter. I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of super sweet in there. And I may need more, but I don't know. We're just going to start with a couple of tablespoons. I know, poor Cindy. Half cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of oats. 2 tablespoons. Wait. Let's start with 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. We'll add more from there. Creamy Dreamy. These are protein balls, okay? Yeah, you do want to pay attention, Meredith, because I have a feeling these are going to be bomb.com. All right, let's do, oh, my neck. Let's see, 1/4 cup. Let's do 1/4 cup of the old Creamy Dreamy plant protein-y. And I already hear you. Well, what if I don't have hemp protein? Well, you should order some. But if you don't, you could probably do whey protein. It might just be a little stickier. Just whatever's on your counter, put that in there too. All right. I would love to put hemp hearts, but I don't have any. If I had some hemp hearts, I would put a couple tablespoons of hemp hearts, but I don't have any. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of chia. 2 tablespoons. Oh, I think I got to order some chia seeds. 2 tablespoons of chia. I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of baking blend. Really, Kelly? Does it taste like coffee? I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of baking blend. I've been keeping that in my freezer, and I think it's working. This is what I have right here. They sent it to me to try for all of you. And I was like, sure, I'd love to try it. And now it's came, and I sit and look at it, and I'm terrified. Because it's mushrooms. And as much as I love mushrooms, this is mushrooms in powdered form that you drink and pretend it's coffee. And I'm concerned. I haven't dared try it yet, so we'll try it someday. All right. Next, so I'm gonna blend this up, and then I'm gonna put my fruit in it. That's gonna make it PB and J. Let's blend it. See if we need any different. We might need some liquid. I don't know. Why can't I get that? Because I closed that. I gotta do that first, and then I gotta close it. All right, put it on low. It should give me a nice dough. And if it doesn't, I might have to add a little extra of this lovely liquid peanut butter. Mushroom root beer. I ain't doing that. Oh, wait. I think it's a little dry. Well, let's see. Yep, we're going to need some more peanut butter. So how much did I did a half a cup. Let's do another quarter cup of peanut butter. So we'll be up to three-quarters cup of peanut butter. These are PB&J oats after all. So, I mean, not oats, balls. So it's okay. Make sure you just go ahead after you put it in there, lick the spoon. Make sure it's critical. I thought about that, Cindy. I thought about goji berries being in here, but I don't want to make it too carby because I already have oats in there. And gojis are pretty carby. Wait, I can't close that yet. Okay. I think my texture is okay. Oh my word. Follow the instructions. All right. Let's taste them as is because they don't have the jelly part yet. No, we're not rolling balls in jelly. Well, those taste like a dream come true. Freeze-dried strawberries. Y'all thought I was putting fresh berries in my balls. I ain't putting no fresh berries in my balls, but I do have an idea. We're gonna add some of these first. These are freeze-dried strawberries. I'm gonna say quarter cup. Man, I just lost a bunch of berries in my sink. Grab those ones. My sink's clean. Don't you worry about it. I scrubbed it last night. It's all clean. It's all good. And then I scrubbed it again this morning with bleach. You don't want to know why I had to scrub my sink this morning with bleach. Just know that it's been cleaned well. You don't want to know why. All right. I think I'm going to need to push these down a little. This may need more moisture. We're going to find out. I don't know. We're going to blend it first, and then we'll find out. And we're also going to try to blend these up in a powder and roll our balls in powder. It's been washed good. Don't you worry, Shirley. It's been clean. We might need a touch more liquid. They're pretty dry with that extra powder. I don't know. Let's see. I might need I don't want to overdo it because it's okay that they look dry in here because when you take them out and squeeze your balls, then you want them to be the right texture. I think I'm going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil. Just a tablespoon. Just a tablespoon. Yep, I did lick that spoon. Yep. That's all right. It's all right. All right. I think these are going to be delightful. Vanilla would be okay. listen, just trust me when I say that there's better off being bleach in that sink than what was actually in it that I had to clean out. Okay? Just, it's okay. This is a cooking show. We can't talk about what was actually in there. I know you're all curious, but just, you know, you don't want to know. All right, my balls look good. They look like a good texture. You had an Oklahoma earthquake? What? No kidding, Janice. I don't know, Meredith. Do you want to know? Those look good. All right, I'm going to taste a part of a ball first, and then I may roll them out. It tastes like peanut butter and jelly. But I have an idea. I have two ideas. I'm going to try a couple of different things. Those pack a punch. It stuck in my tooth. All right, I don't have any strawberry jam. Do I? Oh, I do. No, that's raspberry. I got really excited for nothing. All right, I don't have any strawberry jam. I'm really adamant that peanut butter and jelly has got to be peanut butter. No, these are not a crossover. If you keep them to 3, Debbie, these will be an S. If you eat more than 3, then yes, you're crossing over. It was dog throw up, okay? I don't want anybody going anywhere gross. It was dog puke. That's what was in my sink. I cleaned it out really well. The dog did not actually puke in the sink. It's a long story. Okay. I've been up since 5 o'clock, okay? All right, I'm going to try a little something. Yeah, you're right, Jennifer. Crossovers are okay. But if you eat more than 3, which I don't think you want to because they're pretty hefty, I'm going to flatten my ball like this. And I'm just going to try to put a little dibby dab of jam in there and see what happens. Just a little bitty, okay? That was it, she says. Listen, you want to come over here and clean up dog vomit? I don't. Why is it every time the dog pukes, Tilson's in bed? Every time. It's never at 4 in the afternoon. It's always at 5 a.m. I'm just going to try this and see what happens. I don't know if it's going to work. It might be a lot of effort. Okay? Bonnie, I think I found your new best friend. I'll introduce you to her. All right, let's see. Oh, you know what? I think I better pancake that in there. I don't know. This is just a we're just trying this. I think it's got too much jelly. I'm just putting a little dibby dab in there, and then I'm going to put a little more on top, and then I'm going to roll it and see if it looks like it's got a little bit of jam in the middle, like a little jelly donut from the Dunkins. Make a little hamburger patty. Will this work? Probably not. The jelly's already squirting out the side. I mean, this is going to be a lot of effort to find a little surprise jelly. Oh, Meredith. Oy. All right, well, my balls are pretty squishy with the jam in the middle, but I think if I throw that in the fridge, it's going to be pretty good. Let's throw it in there for a minute just to see what happens when it firms up. Let's put it in the freezer to firm up a little. It looks like a little raw turkey meatball. It's so cute. Raw turkey meatball breakfast. Everybody loves some raw turkey. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like an Italian meatball. An Italian turkey meatball. I don't have one of those, Meredith. I'm gonna try one other thing to roll my balls in because I want them to be super fruity. I'm gonna puree up some of that strawberry, that freeze-dried strawberry, and see what happens. These are going to be my snack and dessert this week, okay? My banana cake last week was delish. I was going to make a peanut butter and jelly cheesecake, but I may do that next week. All right. I'm going to take the last of my strawberries. I have like 3 bags of these from the old Trader Joe's, and I'm going to TJ's on Wednesday, so I'm going to pick up more. I also have blueberries, but blueberries does not go with peanut butter. Has to be strawberries. Even though I just put raspberry in there. All right. Oh, that wasn't enough. Hold on. Hold, please. She's doing well. She's doing well. What's going on here? Stop it. What is happening? Why is my Ninja not working? Okay, once you grind it up, I don't know why that's doing that. I have no idea. Might just need a good cleaning. I'm gonna roll some of my balls in this and then try it. It's a super clean process here. So you don't want these too wet. If you go to make it and you're like, but KJ, it's so dry and crumbly, that's where you want it, because you want the oils when you pick it up and squeeze it to hold them together. Because if you don't, they're gonna be, you're gonna put them in the fridge to firm up, and they're just gonna go. Okay. So roll it in your strawberry dust. These will make a nice lipstick. So when you have your snack and then you get it on your lips like this, you'll be like, look at me. I have lipstick on. All right. Now they look like, definitely look like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh man, those are good. Wait. Oh man. Those are stupid sticky. Like, PB&J balls. Oh, they're good like this. Listen, I don't want to bring up dog vomit on a live cooking video, and now y'all have gone the direction of diarrhea. I'm over here trying to make delicious desserts and teach people how wonderful it is to eat healthy, and you're all talking about diarrhea. Those are good. They're gonna go extra good with my not black coffee. I won't eat them all. Don't worry, Cindy. Man, they're sticky. These are good. If you're allergic to peanut butter, you could always do almond butter or sun butter. I don't think I'm gonna hide jelly in them. Too much work. What I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna put my balls over here, and I'm gonna shake my balls in some powder instead of rolling them, because these are sticky. All right, I'm gonna put this into here. Oh, come on now. Come on now, get in there. I bought that stuff so I could make those fruit roll-ups because they're so good. Sticky. These are sticky balls. Stuck to my teeth. That one didn't get ground up well enough. I better take it out. I have some other ideas for protein balls I was thinking about this morning. I ain't gonna tell you what they are though. You'll have to wait and see. They're nothing weird. They're just delicious. My teeth. All right, this is about the size you want. And if you're having this as a dessert, stick to one. You don't need 3. Okay. This is good. One little palate cleansing bite is all you need. You don't need 3 for dessert. But if these are your meal, if you're having these for brekkie or for snacky, have 2 to 3. Look, they're so pink and pretty. I gotta get out a pretty plate so I can take a picture on the deck in front of the neighbors for Cindy. Take it down a notch. My husband put away the dishes last night. I love it when he puts away the dishes. I'm not complaining. Things are in weird places. They are Barbie balls. They are. These are an S, Mallory, because they have lots of fats in them. They have coconut oil and they have peanut butter. The berries are freeze dried. They're strawberries. The oats, that's why you stick to 2 to 3. That's a great idea, Alice. You could totally do that. You could totally do it with Coach Canada's. Yep, I could have lightened them up some that way too. Instead of adding extra peanut butter, I could have done some Coach Canada's, but I didn't think of it. Or I might have done that. And then they would be, you could, ooh, you know what you could do? If you used Coach Canada's instead of peanut butter, okay, follow me here. And instead of coconut oil, you did a little almond milk. And instead of freeze-dried strawberries, you did goji berries. Then they would be chewy. You wouldn't be able to coat them in a powder, but they would be chewy. And they would be delightful. They are so cunning. Look at how cute they are. Pink Barbie balls. Barbie, pretty and pink Barbie PB&J balls. Oh, they're so cute. They're so pretty. They would be probably if you had 2 to 3. If you didn't put, okay, if you put freeze-dried berries, Mallory, and if you did goji berries, they're going to be an E because there's a lot of carbs in goji berries and then the oats. But if you did them with Coach Canada's and you did them with freeze-dried berries, I think I'd have to figure out the numbers, but I'm pretty sure you'd be a fuel pull snack, right? Because there's no other fat. There's no other fat but peanut butter. Although you'd be eating quite a fair amount of peanut butter. I guess not, though. I guess not. If you kept them at this size and you did 2 to 3, I think you might even be a. Oh yeah, it's coming through strong. Oh, you're right, Alice. The fat, there's chia seeds. That's right. And yeah, good point. Good point. That's a fat. So no. I think between the Coach Canada's, yeah, I was saying if I did almond milk instead, Shirley, there is chia seeds in there. Between the chia seeds and Coach Canada's, you could probably have 1 or 2 and be a fuel pull, but more than that, you'd probably still be an S. And then if you put your goji, if you put goji in it, I think you're gonna be E no matter what, because they're pretty carby. Yeah, like you could do it with Coach Canada's and just make them a lighter S. But I don't think these, I mean, yes, they've got a fair amount of peanut butter, but it's 3/4 of a cup in the whole recipe. So this is not a heavy S or anything. These are still a solid, especially if it's your whole meal, your whole snack. You're all good, guys. These are good. Protein balls are good. They're great for taking with you places, and they're good for movie theaters. Yeah, a meal closer, I would do 1 if I just had a meal. And if I had an email, I would not. I would wait. There's Bassy. He just woke up. My iron is low. Look, you see my finger? Do you see that? Does that happen to you guys? My iron is low. I was taking liver pills for a while and then I got distracted and stopped taking liver pills. I still got them in the other room. I gotta take them again. I got low iron. All right. My balls look lovely. You don't get to have one. I know you like peanut butter, but listen, you've already distressed me enough for one day. All right, let me wash my hands and then we'll try that one that's in the fridge with the hidden jelly. I don't think I would do that. Yeah, whenever my iron's low, Cheryl, that happens with my wedding bands. Both my left diamond and my right diamond. It happens whenever my iron's low. And I start to feel tired. A good cake recipe. Chocolate mayonnaise cake, Jennifer. If you Google, I can't remember who makes it. Somebody on here will say. If you Google Trim Healthy Mama chocolate mayonnaise cake, there is a chocolate mayonnaise cake that is absolutely delicious. If she likes chocolate, make that one. I feed that to people all the time and they don't even know it's healthy. We fed it at the retreat last year and people were like, what? Is it All Day I Dream About Food? Is it All Day I Dream About Food that makes that one? Are we sure on that? I feel like that's not right. The chocolate mayonnaise cake that I'm thinking of. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Wonderfully Made and Dearly Loved. Yes, it's that one. It's not All Day, and All Day I Dream About Food may have one, but the one I'm talking about is Wonderfully Made and Dearly Loved. Make that. It's fabulous. Fabulous. All right, let's try our little secret surprise peanut butter ball. I mean, these are my breakfast, just so you know. I'm not going to make them like this, but let's see what it's like to have a little surprise in the middle. Nothing. It blends in. You can't even see it. Where'd it go? What happened to the jam? I think I bit the wrong side. All right, it's on that side. Ooh, that is a good little. That is good in there. Mmm. Man, I wish I did have an injector. That's good with that little surprise in the middle. All right, well, now I have a royal mess. This is what everybody wants to listen to, is me chewing and swallowing. I'm trying to do it quickly. It's really, really hard. Aren't they so good, Sheila? Those are not mine. Those are, oh my gosh, Joy Filled Eats. Whew. It's hard to swallow. There's a lot of peanut butter. All right, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that horrible chewing or swallowing noise. I know. Somebody asked what kind of jelly I use. I use raspberry, although, oh, yep, my Montana Kitchen. You're right. I get them all confused. It's Wonderfully Made My Montana Joy Filled Eats Life, because All Day I Dream About Food. It's just one big blog name. This is the jam I usually use. It's by, this is the no sugar added. This isn't mine. I just ate a teaspoon of sugar jam. Crap on crackers. This isn't mine. Where's mine? It's okay. I'm not going to die. I thought that tasted awful sweet. What did I do? Eat all mine? Oh man, I could have put Mary's jam in it. And I ate the wrong one. You guys just watched me eat sugar. Sugar. That was an accident. That is not going off plan. That is a devastating accident. Okay, it's this brand. Okay, this is apple butter, but I have a panic attack over a quarter teaspoon of jam. There was probably less sugar in that than there is the bacon I'm gonna eat. This is the one I usually buy, the Dutch Kettle. I usually buy strawberry or raspberry, but it's this. I buy this at an Amish store, but you can buy it a lot of places. It's no sugar added. It's made with 100% fruit juice. This one is apple puree and apple juice and apple cider vinegar. Okay. I always buy Dutch Kettle, no granulated sugar added. This is, I know. This is the other one, Simply Fruit. I pulled this one out. I know. I pulled this one out and the other one thinking I would use my Dutch Kettle, and it's not my Dutch Kettle. It's his Dutch Kettle. Because, you know, he can't eat jelly without sugar in it. I say he. I think I bought it from Aaron. Anyway, Simply Fruit. Anyway, that's the brand I buy. Or Mary's Plum Good Jam. Now, if that had been sitting in the front where it should have been, that's what I would have used. But, all right. I got to go outside and take a picture of my balls. Thank you for joining me this morning. I love you all. And I love that you put up with my foolish shenanigans and watch me lick spoons. And, you know, some of you just leave hateful comments and then you leave. But some of you, right? Yeah. I know, Lena. I'm not going to be doing that again. That was a total accident. I always look at the label. But I forgot that I had bought some regular the last time we were there for these people, for the sad, unhealthy people in my life. Oh well. Right? Because I would have had Michelle. I would have had to pick them open. I would have too. I'd have picked every ball open and pulled out the jam. I would have done it. See, that was the Lord protecting me. All right, there's my PB&J balls. I'm gonna go take pictures outside like a weirdo, and then I have about 78 things to film this morning, so I'm gonna go do that. I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have an amazing Saturday. Listen, if you are looking for help in the way of food addiction, y'all need to go get Chain Breakers. It's $59. You get 12 weeks of content, and it is some pretty amazing content, if I do say so myself. It's my content. Also, VIP only members section of YouTube is now open. If you already have Patreon, the content will be the same. You can stay on Patreon, or you can cancel Patreon and go over to YouTube membership, where I am migrating. But if you are not part of that, the YouTube VIP membership, I do 5 VIP videos a week that you don't see here that are not cooking, but they are encouragement and motivation to get you going on your journey. And they're really, really good. Right, this beginning of this year, we've done the alphabet. A is for, B is for, and it's all motivational, encouraging words to inspire you, to motivate you, to step on your toes a little, and to kick you in the pants. So go over to YouTube and subscribe to that, to just click on Joyful Life with KJ on YouTube and click on membership and join there, and you'll get 5 VIP videos a week. All right, my friends, I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.